Welcome to plot 65 and the June allotment walkabout. So I'm starting from the gate end today, and there's the allotment pond. The frogs have been busy today, coming in and out, and we can't see any at the moment because I think the sun might be too strong, but we have seen at least 6 today, so that's nice to see that the pond's doing really well. We've got lots of potatoes. We've got the apple trees. It's nice to see that the apple trees are doing really well, and even this one here, which is the smaller of the two, we've actually got some fruit coming, and this is a Cox's orange pippin, so that's nice to see. See if we can spot one of the apples there. Yep, there's a nice juicy red apple coming. Still only the size of a grape at the moment, but come the autumn they'll be fantastic for eating. As I say, there's all the potatoes, and they're doing really well this year. We've got so many now. I think we must have at least 100% success on the spuds. These at my feet are the earlies and second earlies. We've got Foremost, we've got Charlotte, and as you can see they're in flower. So they'll be ready to dig up very soon. We've got Annias, which are a nice salad potato. You can eat those cold in salads, or you can have them hot as well, boiled. They're really nice. And then just beyond those, there's slightly taller ones actually. Those are Valor, which are the first of my main crops, and just to the other side are the Picasso, which I put in last of all. I'll just move back round there. And of course lots of weeds that we've had to pull up today, so we're having another bonfire. It's doing really well. We'll hopefully get all those weeds burnt in the next few days, providing it stays dry. These are the white onions, the radar onions that we put in last autumn, and they're looking quite good now that we've had plenty of sunshine and rain. They're starting to swell up nicely, so they should be lifting those fairly soon. We've got the runner beans, which we put in a couple of weeks ago, started off at home, and they're climbing up the netting nicely there. Got some that are at least at 4 or 5 feet high already. Back round to these are the Picasso spuds that I put in about 4 weeks ago, and they're doing really well. We've got the sweet corn over there, which we put in a couple of weeks ago, and that's looking really healthy and strong. And we've got some courgettes in between those. This patch here in the foreground I've weeded, dug over, and I've actually dug in a bag full of horse manure, because we'll put a second crop of sweet corn in there to give us a succession crop. Move back round, and you can see the rhubarb is still absolutely triffid like. We're still harvesting about £6 of that, £6 or more a week. It's still going crazy, but the growing season for rhubarb will be finishing soon. They do say you shouldn't harvest rhubarb after the end of July, so we've got about another month of that to come. These are the red cross onions, and again these have done really well. There's some absolute whoppers in there. I think we're going to have a good crop of red onions this year. And I've also put some Stuttgarter white onions in just alongside those, and they're looking really good, really healthy looking. And then we've got some leeks to the left of those. They look as though they might be coming to the end now. They're sending out flower spikes, so I think we might have to lift those and use that patch for something else. We've got the broad beans here, which are doing really, really well. We've had several harvests from those, and we've had plenty of meals with broad beans, and they're absolutely fantastic again this year. Just come back round because we've brought the chickens down to the plot today, and they're enjoying scratching about in the fruit cage. The fruit cage, we've got quite a lot of raspberries coming yet again. We always have a good crop of raspberries. These green and white things we've got hanging in there, those are for raspberry beetles. It's a trap that has a scent lure inside, and the raspberry beetles are attracted into those, and then they fall into the green reservoir which has got soapy water in, and we wouldn't be without those because the raspberry beetles do cause a lot of damage to your raspberries if you don't use a lure to catch them. It's a bit difficult to find the chickens in the fruit cage at the moment because there's so much growth on the fruit bushes that they're scratching around in there somewhere, so we'll leave them to it. Oh no, we've got 3 here. Here we go. Hello girls. Are you enjoying your day down on the plot? Right, now here we've got all sorts of brassicas, we've got spinach, we've got pak choy, we've got borecole, we've got kale. Over on the other side here we've actually got some asparagus peas which are growing, not actually inside this cage will go over the brassicas when we've finished here today, but we've got asparagus peas which are a fun vegetable to grow. And just here, I don't know if you can see in the shade, we've got some more leeks. These are Mammoth Lakes, which are quite a large variety, really grown for the show bench because they can get to about the size of your wrist, thickness of your wrist. We've got a couple of courgettes in here. Again, we've got those dotted around the plot. Wherever there's a space big enough, we'll just shove a courgette in. Never have too much of those. The cabbages under the green netting are doing really well. They're almost big enough now that they're pushing the netting off. We only cover them up because we get a lot of pheasants here, and if we leave young seedlings uncovered, you can bet your bottom dollar that next time you come down they'll have been pecked up or pecked out. On this side we've got dwarf climbing beans. We've got quite a nice little patch of those going there. We've got some more pak choy, which is sadly going to flower actually, so that's bolted a bit. And then just beyond those we've got the beetroot, which are doing really well. We only put those in a couple of weeks ago as small seedlings, and they've really come on well. So if we just pan round here, we've got the garlic bed, which in between we've put lettuces. It's a good catch crop, the lettuce. So any space we fill it with something that is nice to eat. So we've got all the garlics. There's 3 types of garlic in there. And come forwards a bit more here, and then we've got more salad crops in here. We've got lettuce, we've got some carrots in there, we've got rocket, got some more kale at the end, got all sorts going on in there. And then we've got our mange 2 peas here climbing up this temporary bamboo frame with netting on. The mange 2 peas are doing really well. That's a really good crop to have as well because they sort of come again crop. We've got the Victoria rhubarb, which is in a small bed at the back of the plot here. We grow Victoria rhubarb because it's a slightly sharper, slightly better growing rhubarb, so that's a really nice one to grow. And we've got some flowers at the back there. We've got the herb bed, which is overgrown with mint at the moment, but there's all sorts of herbs in there. Do really well with chives, which you can see the flowers there, very nice. Pan back round to the asparagus bed, which is in need of weeding, but the asparagus is nearly finished now. We're just getting to the end of the asparagus. There's just a few spears there, which will be ready for cutting, I think, in the next. Might even cut those today and take those home, put them in a risotto. They're really, really nice. And then we've got 2 strawberry beds which we put in just quite recently, which we've got El Santa and Alice strawberries, and we've already had quite a few nice fruits off those. We've been harvesting those already because they're doing really, really well. I've had to net them now to keep the birds off them. So that's going to be a good crop there. We've also got some here that I put in some old water tanks, so they're well off the ground, hopefully to stop the slugs, but sadly they managed to find their way in, but we picked them all out. So as you see, great crop of strawberries this year, and that one second from left is about the size, almost the size of a golf ball, so you can see they're going to be really, really good this year. So that's it, folks. That's June's allotment walkabout video. Hope you enjoyed it.